Well, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Let us risk a little more light. Perchance not that much. Not that much, perchance. We are back in the arms of all our dear friends. And more dear friends to come, I hope. Wait, to what? In whose entryway? I don't know. I don't know what I'm asking anymore. During the last session, we spent a large majority of our time cleaning up little side quests. Those that appeared to be within a reachable level of me, at the very least. One particular side quest, it seems, was not. And we also tried to make sure we talked to everybody here at the lighthouse to make sure that no other companion side quests / just fun little cutscenes were missed prior to our next main mission. I believe I left it that we had just run through everyone and made sure. Not like run them through with a kebab skewer. Nothing like that.
Rook, hi, hey.
Hey, Pilar. I didn't see you there in the corner. Everything good? Yeah, it is. My technology has never been in more capable hands. So, I think we're fine to continue on to the next actual mission. Let's see if it is perhaps another companion recruitment. I cannot speak today, which is what I'm most excited about. The Shadows of Minrothus. Return to Darktown. You got it. That will be our first stop this session. Thank you for joining me. This is much better than listening to facts about tropical diseases. I mean, I can't make that sort of promise. It might be way less informative. But I'll do my best. Try to think up some facts about tropical diseases. Nev is required for the Shadows of Minrothus quest. I do not mind at all. I'm guessing we're going back to, like, the city. So maybe Lucanis would be a good pairing. Or we could just bring Harding because she's always reliable. You're never not reliable, Harding. I'm gonna make this a sneaky city dwellers affair, though. Let's start here. We'll see. Just do your best. That's all I can promise. Travel to Tract Quest. Yes, please. Please and thank you. If it's not over-polite of me to say.
Fewer people than I expected.
Somebody's gotta weigh it out.
Let's find Asher.
Over-politeness.
Asher? The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
Oh, that's nice of him. I don't know whose room this is that we've just burst into existence within, but I'd like to loot all of your valuables, if that's cool with you. Do you have, like, any qualms? Speak qualms, or forever hold your... Oh, hey! Hey, doggy! That's a pretty doggy. Making little growls. I like it. Sorry. Hi.
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance.
We can help. We've recently had to deal with Blight. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
How do we do that? What's the all clear? Do we just shout, all clear at the hidden door? We'll figure it out.
Raining again.
I once heard that's because all the magic that keeps the Archon's palace floating messes with the clouds.
Typical, huh?
Is that true? Or is that just a rumor that you've been spreading? I'd like to know the truth of it. I will bring down the whole palace if it means less rain. Unless we need rain. I don't know if... Is there, like, flooding, or are we having a drought? I guess is important information to have. Get to the tunnel entrance in Docktown. Not until I explore every nook. I'll explore every nook, or my name's not Rook. I'm definitely gonna miss some, though, so don't hold me to that. Magic circle door.
This is troubling.
Tall chair.
Darkspawn in the city.
There's so many cool
And in
things.
one of the worst places. The shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people.
Talk to
Alright.
Lorelei.
Folks are
She's the
screaming.
boss.
Let's get out there and help. But first, a little light shopping. Folks, keep screaming.
to
I'll
the
be with
shop.
you shortly.
I'm
Shadow
Lorelei.
dragons, eh?
Anything you need, just ask.
Nice. I've not had a chance to raise our reputation with them yet, to my knowledge. Not in a sale sense. At the very least, I can't remember if most of Nev's missions gave us any Shadow Dragon reputation boost or not. I also don't know if I start with a little natural Shadow Dragon reputation boost, having been affiliated with them. I would hope that's the case, but the bar looks very low. Weak relationship, which is making me a little sad. Oh well. Scepter of Shadows +3. It does look like that would be very, very handy for Nev, and it's only 360. Very handy for Nev, but I'm too greedy.
Keep safe out
I
there.
wish it wasn't the case. Alright, everyone's screaming. What's going on? Everyone seems to be fine. Except for you. Were you screaming? Screaming for my leftover cheese? There, it's yours.
Don't touch the treasure.
Is that what you call your butt cheeks? Oh, don't touch the treasure. Oh, never mind. Maybe you could...
You want your own treasure?
Maybe you could touch the treasure just a little. Let's back away slowly from this.
The Anvalanim should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a wall. Tori.
Hidden by a
Why are they so
what?
close to the shop?
Right into it. But he also...
Would you look at Rook?
Glad I interrupted that. Was fully committed to that move and could not dodge out of the red circle. I'm glad it staggered him.
There. Is that the wall carving you mentioned?
That's the one. There's a switch behind the serpent's head on the left.
I gotta remember, apparently something you can do. But I'm not sure if it works for iron-banded reinforced crates, but I think you can just dodge through most breakable items. So it saved me a lot of flailing around to just use the dodge instead. What is this? That's the Inquisition logo. Is that Bianca? Varric's crossbow? So like Inquisition, second big picture looks like the Dragon Age 2 artistic style. I forget what the group or whatever it was whose logo that actually was relates to, and I'm assuming that's the Grey Warden crest from like Dragon Age 1. So we got 1, 2, Inquisition, Delirium Dagger from this game, Veilguard, as well as what I'm assuming is like a representative icon for each of your companions. Which is slightly curious, like what's the feather and the bow over the first two? Versus this one that seems to have lots more picture information. And then the final page, a sort of shadowy figure. A short, shadowy figure, yeah. That's curious. Is somebody tracking the events of all of the games here in... Is this Minrothis? I forget where I traveled to. But I'm assuming it's the capital city. So who in Tevinter would be tracking our progress through all of the games? Dorian Pavas. I knew it. Dorian, you outright snoop. What were you thinking? Well, this looks fun. Like a Tomb Raider puzzle.
Got it.
Not really complicated to the extent that I thought it was. Thanks to whoever gave me foreknowledge of the door. I knew it quite intimately
Like the
by the time I got there.
but without the view.
Also breaks green pots. Good to know. Good to know. Ouch, my back.
Don't like the sound of that.
Somebody's trying to blow it out. Solus, that better be you. Free lunch voucher and
That did
32
it.
gold
We
pieces.
can get through now.
That's a pretty good day of adventuring, I gotta say.
I got flight on me. Let's
I'd be okay with just the free lunch voucher, really.
can leave this place. Shadow Dragon agents. They're down here with us.
What?
Get them.
You guys coming up here? Yeah, you are.
Reinforcements. We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout. Even more Venatori?
Get back down there.
We have to take out
Nobody
the leaders.
invited you up here. Everyone duck. Hitting the ladder with acid arrows. Yeah. Working a treat. Grenades! Where did they go? What plane of existence did my grenades end up on? Must have been above. Shamefully. But, oh, the one guy at the top of the ladder. Counting his days. Good job, guy. Oh, Demon of Varantium, save me. Save me from your sensual moveset. Alright, we don't really need any help. No other side passages. Into the wet with us. Into the very wet.
The dark spawn will not stop until we get rid of the blight pools.
Oh, okay. I'll get rid of the black.
Still blocked. There's another boil somewhere.
Yeah, there is. Alright, Shield Boy. Hold on. You know how I feel about Shield Boy. Wait, is it this one? I couldn't tell. Combos with Icebreaker. Okay, good. Yep.
Got it covered.
Interrupted. Cool. Block. This brings you to a dead stop every time. It's quite comical to me. Ha ha! Slash donk. Oh.
Those darkspawn and Venatori
What
were
the
on
hell?
same side.
What were you eating?
And that worries me. At least that seems to be the last of them.
It should be safe for the
Oh,
shadows
hey.
to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
Nice to see you there. Welcome, welcome. Alright, couple more pustules. All in a day's bursting. Anybody else drop something during that fight? I feel like in Inquisition there was a ping for loot thing, but that might be any other number of games I'm thinking of and getting confused. I don't believe there's a ping for loot that I've caught on to. So we're just having to use our balls. Our raw balls. The Magister's Bargain. That's the name of my pornographic novel. I'm currently wearing the Heart of Andraste, which gives me enhanced damage, both duration and effectiveness. This gives me duration ability and stagger. Thank you. Stagger from duration abilities. I know for sure I don't have an enhanced damage ability, so I guess anything? Maybe I have a duration ability instead? Plus I get to say I'm wearing the Magister's Bargain, which is worth it. All to itself. In case you didn't know, the Magister's Bargain, it's around my neck. I don't know what you want me to think of that. Yoink. Pall of the Unknown Magister. A sealed pall crafted to contain a specific powerful Venatori Magister. The Shadow Dragons haven't revealed, or perhaps decided on, the Magister, and so all are afraid instead of one. Ow, my face. I really committed to that.
Hidden entrance back into the shop.
Wait, you weren't done. Yeah. Now you're done. You got one green bottle. Sorry, Nev. I invaded your personal space a little there. Heartwood. I'll take it.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
It's all
Nice
clear.
work. I'll get the door.
By the hidden door. Hey.
Good that you're still standing. Best let Asher know.
Asher? Excuse me, just gonna reach behind you here. Thanks much for those field provisions. You weren't literally just about to eat that for your dinner, were you? Into my pocket for later.
How do
Eat
the
it
Venatori
cold.
even know about the shop? Isn't it supposed to be secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn, that's different.
Yeah, that's fair. Dark spawn rumors are much more pervasive and hard to stop. It's the whispering prowess. Alright, where's this gonna spit us out at? Oh, it's a little too fancy for me. I feel underdressed. Oh well. Hi, Shadow Dragons. Lovely map.
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible?
to
Darkspawn
know if
attack all
this is-
living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the
Matt
blight,
Mercer?
they might control the Darkspawn.
Or not. The Viper Veilguard voice actor. It is a popular Google. Matthew Mercer is the voice of Viper. I thought I recognized those gentle tones. So, I'm sorry, I was so focused on what you were saying, I didn't hear what you were saying. If the gods control the Blight, they might control the Darkspawn. That's really worrying. Let's not make any assumptions, or I'll fight everyone. That's really worrying.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
The Venatori could have magic that protects them, or worse, they could be allied somehow.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead.
Mm-hmm.
A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity.
Read that as cute
And some of
activity
them
when
were
I
spotted
scanned.
headed towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's
It's worth
go.
a rook. Yeah. Wait, is that what you asked? To the warehouse. To the walls.
Nice to see the Vipers still making waves around the city.
He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until slavery ends in Tevinter.
So the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
I think that's pretty cool. Pretty cool name. He could have called himself the Ash Viper and sort of combined the best of both. And people would be asking, like, ooh, what happened? How did the Viper get ashy? Was it volcanic? Like, no. Pipe tobacco. Snake will not stop smoking pipes. Alright, why is this blocked? Why do you forbid me entrance when I've been such a good boy? Clearly I haven't been. Don't worry. Don't worry. You're getting the wrong impression about me. Okay. I still don't see your secret crystals. I'll just trust that it will come to me in time. How dare you block me? Oh, I've raced right through your physical body. Yeah, get him in the knee. Lucanus, dodge. Dodge and duck and dive. Now, that was my special bag. Good job, Lucanus. Who keeps you alive? Quick posh. Alright, now go take this. Here. Whew. Take that yummy. I'm back. Did you miss me? Sweet. 2 skill points for Nev. Our bond is stronger than ever. I don't know if this, like, title changes, if that's always what they're known by, or if as their bond increases, you get, like, pretty Minrathous contact, depending on how you feel about people. I don't know. For now, we've got skill points. Hello, hello. Lotion shortage is because of the Viper. It's covered in so much volcanic ash. She's soaking up all my lotions. Poor dry little fella. Okay, mostly Icebreaker is great. I do love her time slow ability too, though I haven't had as much chance to test it as I would like. We can pick one of these. Critical hit applies chilled, or critical hit applies frozen. I would think that frozen is more debilitating than being chilled, but I should probably know what the actual technical definitions are. Cooldown duration, -15%, yes please, and then we'll have detonation damage increase next time. Sweet deal. Lucanus, 6 points available to you. Why didn't you tell me you had to go? Eviscerate. Detonates an overwhelmed enemy. This applies sundered status. Just hits them. Hits them and maybe knocks them down. Also Adrenaline Rush, which I think is the same as Harding's Adrenaline Rush. I also have to figure out, at some point, how to make, like, different ones of these active. Because, like, obviously right now he just has Abominate, Debilitate, and Adrenaline Rush, I think. So it's like, how do you choose which 3 are active? I don't know. I was hoping you would know. So this seems to be like an origin point. This would apply Sundered, and then somebody else detonates off of that, and this would be one that works against what someone else would apply. This one doesn't necessarily have the same instant boost, so I'm kind of thinking the two application ones could be my major. And we'll leave Abominate. That being said, this is the only one that I know is in his wheel, so I'm going to upgrade it first, in case I'm too foolish to figure out how to do the next step. Let's go all the way down if it'll let us. Debilitate adds an extra hit, dealing 100% as physical damage. Good. I still have 2 more, wow. Sundered effectiveness plus 10. Sundered duration plus 50. When you deal a critical hit, you gain precision. When this ability deals a critical hit, any active afflictions on the target gain an additional stack and have their durations reset. So that would be great for comboing up. This is better for just straight his damage performance. I guess let's make him a team player. Sure. And then 50% duration sounds better than 10% effectiveness, but it's probably not mathematically sound. Alright, Harding doesn't have any points, but Lara doesn't have any points. How about me? I have 4 available points. I am not level 20 yet, so I still can't break into a specialization tree. I would like to get close-ish to this one in case we want to try turrets. Because I am just a little hoe for turrets. As we all know by now. So, how can we get there? Defeating an enemy with a takedown grants necrotic weapons. Perfectly serviceable. I'll take it. And we either get bow damage or affliction damage. I'm gonna go straight bow. I'm basic in that way. Then we could get explosive trap. That also detonates overwhelmed. Be similar to Lucanus' ability. I don't want to steal his thunder. Physical resistance plus 10 versus penetration plus 15. Oh my. I'm going to need some details about the penetration. I'm sorry to ask this. I'm sorry to ask. Could you give me some penetration details? That ignores a portion of defense when attacking. Cool. Yeah, I'll ignore. I'm all about that offense. Nice. I'll just trust them to be auto-saving it for me.
Locked.
Tempted to save. Stop leaving the rooftop passage open. It lets in the draft and is prematurely cooling my porridge.
Rooftop passage open.
Lets in both drafts and people. Yes.
Yeah. Alright, let's find some stairs or something. Anybody see an elevator around here?
Trouble ahead.
Ding! Wait, trouble ahead? Where are you seeing trouble? It's the blood hunting zealot, isn't it? Okay. Oh, you're one of those. You're one of those folks. I see how it is. With your thick-ass shield. Arrived just in time to take it on the chin.
Time to end this.
Let's keep moving
Beautiful.
before more of them come crawling out.
Crawling out like a pestilence upon the land. Venatori. The very thought of it thickens me so that I've lost the ability to speak. In a normal manner.
Lots of Venatori. We must be close.
Don't detonate. Don't detonate all around. Please, I beg of you. Sorry, Lucanus. That was right in your earlobe.
Someone conveniently
Oh,
left
this
the
is
rooftop
open now.
entrance open again.
Lovely. Hup ho. Hup. so anticlimactic. After all of my hoeing. Alright, I guess fate desires that I take one more sweep of the rooftop. Apparently even my subconscious would not let me continue until one more sweep has been accomplished. Okay, we're good. We can go down. Hup ho. We dropping eaves?
The
Or are
Venatori
we instantly
up to something.
attacking?
Time to
What's the
break
game
it up.
plan here? Definitely look for their shinies. Look for their shiniest ease. There's a lot of chanting going on. I don't feel like I brought the requisite prayer book for this. Probably be a little quieter as I'm sneaking in, but no, it's fine.
How?
It's fine.
We stop them, then we figure it out.
Being attacked by a bound Hurlock somewhere, but I'm just gonna keep looting the place. Oh, am I back? It's a fun little shortcut. Cool. Alright, hi down there.
They're
Hi, everybody.
Dark spawn.
Be right with you.
Not in my city.
We're supposed to do a little slashing while you ran up to him, but it's okay. I know you got shot. So many criticals in a row. You wouldn't even believe the number of criticals I have headed your way. Alright, yeah, everybody kick his ass now, please. I was trying to look cool and do most of the work, but please kick his ass now. Good. Alright, stop being flame chained. Nobody gave you permission. Bone crunching. Overhead kick is a thing of beauty. Bonk in the ribs. Oh god, your ribs are gonna be sore. Sorry about that. Do the static strikes. Sorry, I asked while you were in midair. That was my fault.
That's all of the Darkspawn and Venatori.
Okay.
Let's
Sorry to interrupt. Shadow dragons are watching us. Do not let them get close. That's how you get nipped on the bum-bum. The exact location of their hideout is unknown, but they use the catacombs. Send Darkspawn to root them out. No. We will not leave.
This explains the Darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs.
At least they don't know where the
So
Shadow
far
Dragons
up in the
are.
gooms.
Exactly.
Knight Commander Lenos, we are blessed indeed to have such a loyal friend in you. Continue to serve us, and you will be richly rewarded for the glory of Tevinter Reborn.
This note. Knight Commander Lenos of the Minratha's Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Damn it.
We're gonna have to deal with that when we get out of here. Someone else who's going on our mayoral shit list. Yeah. I'll be right over there. Lucanus, don't move. Keep marking that spot for me. Ritual instructions. Elgarnan has blessed us with ancient knowledge. The relic lets us control Darkspawn through their blighted blood. Use it to destroy our enemies in his name. Instructions follow for a magical ritual to draw on the relic's power.
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
Yeah, that's what we read. Yeah, 1 second, Viper. Be right with you. I'm just looking at whatever the hell this is. Ugh. Looks like some of their insides have escaped through the sewers. How are you? What were you doing that whole time?
Did you find anything in there?
Just shining up
The
your
risen
leathers?
gods taught the Venatori how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually a Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
Let's go. That teleported us quite quickly. Oh, I can't pass up another opportunity. Best day ever.
We managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganon and Gillenane like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
To be fair, the sewers is where the things inside of people go. That is fair. I didn't think you could just, like, dump a bucket of entrails in there without consequences, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm prudish in that regard. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble. Yeah, we're in for a bad time, but don't worry. I'm here to help. That seems very, I alone am here to help. We'll handle, we together will handle whatever comes.
We can handle anything the Venatori throw at us.
Yeah,
It's good that you're back. You know more about the risen gods than anyone.
Come on, get it in there.
Not surprising, since you technically set them loose in the first place.
Now, let's not dwell on past mistakes. The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
May, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
That's fair. I didn't much care for laying low. You're Mevaris Tilani. Someone I know as part of the Shadow Dragons, but I'm also wondering if it's supposed to be someone I know from a past game. She stepped into frame very like, if it was a live showing, a midnight showing, the crowd would be like, "Ooh, it's Mevaris!" But I don't know, I don't remember well.
You're Magister Mevaris Tilani. I watched you argue against slavery in the Magisterium, but I had no idea you were a Shadow Dragon.
I know you, don't I? Rook. They told me Varric stole you away for a job.
He sure did, and that's not everything he stole. Have you seen my heart around here? You've heard of me. I'm tickled.
Mevaris Tilani has heard of me.
I get to have my own
If
moment.
Varric asked for your help, you must be something special.
Oh, stop
Shame
it.
I missed him while he was here. I've been away, laying low after all the allegations. The Venatori fabricated a scandal and had my magisterium title stripped from me.
I'm sorry I hadn't heard.
We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow
Still,
Dragons have a lot to
side
discuss.
quest is a side
you,
quest.
Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan?
I'm not
Why?
dressed for it.
The First Warden is here to speak
Gonna have
with
to
you.
change into some lighter
First
colored
Warden.
feathers.
Let's hope we actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
For that side quest you mentioned, I will. I'll be back. So here you are, gracing this conflicted game. Is it a conflicted game? I hadn't heard. Show BioWare some of your suave voice and grace. Support flags waved. I mean, they have my full support and grace. Or my suave. What was it? They've got all of my suave, if you need it. It's so nice to see you there. Welcome. The Venatori serve the risen gods, who have given the cultists magic that grants them control over Darkspawn. Shit! The cult's influence and power spreads, which means trouble for Minrathous and the world beyond. Meet the first warden at the Cobbled Swan. New exploration level unlocked for Darktown. Great. We will give it a thorough... What's the word? Manhandling? No, that's not the word.
That Venatori stunt with the Darkspawn has me dreading what's to come.
I know, right?
You and me both.
I hope they don't have a cave troll. So, the way to get out of here, to go gain help from the wardens, would be, this way? Sorry, I got turned around. I was very distracted by Matthew
They're telling us to
Mercer.
watch out for darkspawn.
What's this? Candlehop study. Do I remember a time when candlehops didn't run messages through the city? Such remarkable magical constructs. They seem to have no particular allegiance to the palace, and absolutely none to the Venatori. In fact, they appear to actively avoid the cult. I even saw one burning their pamphlets. Where do they come from? And is it just me, or have there been more candlehops around lately? Is this a type of person, or like a robot, or a post office box? What are we talking about here?
Oh, talk to Lorelei. She's the boss.
I'll talk to Lorelei. Hi, Lorelei. Lovely to see you. I was told to speak with you. All right. We could, check the lighthouse. But it's not as though we've really gained anyone new. Nev might have something to say? Since it was a required quest for her to be on?
Keep him busy?
I'm chasing a fraudulent enchantment scheme.
Sorry.
It's harmless until the buyer thinks they're immortal.
I thought you were just going to be like, I had a good day to you too, and I could leave, but you had something nice to say, and I was rude. Aw, you okay? You feel surrounded by humans? Me too, sometimes. Me too. It's going to be alright. They're more scared of you than you are of them. And you little guy.
Is it the demon or the mage killer name?
Oh.
Maybe I want the secrets of your coffee
I love
supplier.
them.
That's not.
Don't flatter yourself too much. I don't trust anyone on first meeting, and I keep an eye on everything.
Well,
We're actively in combat. And you, specific crate. Well, that took care of him. I feel like critical headshots should be even more effective when someone is staggered like that. But I'm getting greedy now, I understand. That's a pretty
You're
enchantment.
keeping an eye on me. Is it the demon or the mage killer name?
Maybe I want the secrets of your coffee supplier.
That's not.
Don't flatter yourself too much. I don't trust anyone on first meeting, and I keep an eye on everything.
Well, if you do want coffee, let me know.
It's the one thing he is willing to part with. Okay, so about your coffee supplier then. Be very curious to know. Quick peek around here. No obvious grabbables. Yep. That looks like a terrible mistake. To go jumping down there and lose all the progress we made. But I don't know, maybe that's where we're supposed to be. At the end of all things. I definitely want to go search it for collectibles, but I'll stay on task. Remember to search it for collectibles later. Wharf crossing. But where is the crossing for Mr. Data? Looks like too, populated an area for me to be attacked, so I'm gonna stroll with confidence. No one could attack me here. Certainly not you! Aha! Oh, I almost started swinging. I was pretty confident.
Did the Magisterium explain why?
Hi. We're, expected. I think. Knock knock, we're expected. give it a thorough docking down.
First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt.
That sounds so
I
dirty.
received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. You're a shadow dragon, I hear. A criminal organization of Tevinter insurgents.
Tomato.
I was not surprised to learn that you are wanted for numerous offenses, including theft, murder, and wanton destruction of property.
In the pursuit of freeing slaves, I feel like should perhaps be added. Criminal, probably. But some wardens are criminals, aren't we? Aren't we all? Get over here. Let me elbow you. Get closer to me. Sorry, he wasn't close enough for me to do it. But yeah, I wrecked a slaver ring. That was the destruction of property. Does that count for anything?
Theft?
I hope so.
You mean rescuing enslaved people? Murder? You mean the Venatori cultists who enslaved those people?
And destruction of property?
Just felt like it.
Okay,
Fine.
that one was on me.
All I want to know is how a Minrathous crook unleashed the Blight.
Oh, allow me to explain.
We've been tracking a mage named Solus. He's actually several thousand years old. In Elven mythology, he's known as Fen'Harel, the Dreadwolf, god of lies.
That is a number of titles.
Well, Fen'Harel is Elven for Dreadwolf, so that one only counts as one, but yeah, you're not wrong. Anyway, he wanted to tear down the Veil and restore the ancient Elven Empire. We stopped his ritual.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
We're all here for the same reason. Let's get on the same page and dock it down real nice. But hang on, though, because it does get worse.
We haven't even gotten to the real fairy tale parts yet. When we stopped Solus, 2 elven gods escaped from where he'd imprisoned them. Elganon and Gillenane. And they're not just evil, they're blighted. The point is that the gods are making the blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
I suspected more politicking from the remnants of the Inquisition. I see now that I was wrong.
How dare you?
I'm really glad to hear that.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard
Good
until
luck
the
with
danger
that.
you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
The blight is his horrid facial expressions. Sick burn. Just listen, you idiot. Think again would probably be my natural response. But we could be diplomatic. I could be like, no, you gotta believe me. Don't take me to Weishaupt. Think again.
That's not gonna happen.
I assure you, it will.
We don't have time to fight. I need Grey Wardens marching with me, not at me. That's the only way we have a chance to stop the gods and the Blight.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your deranged conspiracy theories.
I mean, we could
I suggest you
go
come
for a
along
short
quietly.
walk. I could show you.
Adamant Fortress 941 Dragon. The
Dorian.
Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons.
Well, hey.
Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves.
Stole Solus's past haircut.
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded girl?
All right,
You may be
I'm
surprised
gonna
to
stab
learn that
you
I
now.
care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
All right. Understood,
He
Spectre
seems
Council.
upset. Was it something I said?
Hey, Dorian. You sweet man, Magister Parvis. How are you feeling after leaving your beloved to go skipping back home after all the deep conversations we had, that you had with them?
Magister Parvus, your timing is impeccable.
Well, a flawless entrance, I'd say.
Thanks for the rescue. I don't think I could have survived a Grey Warden prison.
A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Varric?
Maevaris Talani, of the Shadow Dragons.
Or Maevaris?
The very same.
Ah, I was hoping it was Varric for a second, because I want to tell you how he's doing. He's been worried sick about you. I think we made an enemy. You're a Shadow Dragon agent?
I've heard other shadows talk about you, but your relation to us was never entirely clear to me. You one of us, or just a powerful ally?
That depends on your point of view. Perhaps you've heard of the Lucerni.
Ice cream company, yes.
A political faction pushing for change in Tevinter.
Started by Maevaris and I, yes. After she was framed for treason, the faction was dissolved, ostensibly. Maevaris Talani is not a woman who surrenders easily. She just took the Lucerni underground.
Oh, bring the light.
She protected me. Kept my name spotless so I could remain in the Magisterium as her eyes and ears.
A beautiful set, by the way.
One of you, or just an ally? Which do you think?
Could be. Could be a little of both. So, do I need the first warden? Is that a thing? Should we just be flippant?
I think we made an enemy of the First Warden today. Well, more you than me. He just thinks I'm a dangerous idiot.
A role I'm happy to play.
Enemy? I've ignored greater men. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in...
Yeah, rub it in, why don't you, Dorian? All the letters I sent to Magister Dorian Parvus, care of the Tevinter capital, and not a one of them returned.
In a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
I'm looking forward to it. Also, I was making a big deal out of it for comedy purposes, but I hold no ill will towards you, Dorian.
Only
I love
the
you.
veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness.
This is beautiful.
But on this side,
like this is a
gods
screensaver,
could only tap a
please.
trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own.
A dagger that looks much more stable and safe to use.
Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
Every warden's journey. There is the joining and the calling, the beginning and the end. Every Grey Warden gets the first. They drink the potion of archdemon blood laced with more magic than they know, and if they survive, they'll sense the darkspawn, hear the Blight's song. The Blight itself won't hurt so much. They'll be forever changed. I was forever changed. Not everyone survives the joining. They end at the beginning. Others end in battle. They are killed by darkspawn, or maybe some other monster kills them. We go to sunless and forsaken places. Drink the potion. I can hear the Blight song. Or maybe some other monster kills them. We go to sunless and forsaken places. We fight what would devour Thedas, and we don't always return. I've survived all those battles myself. It makes me no better than anyone else. Finally, there is the calling, and that is the end, no matter how far you've come. After the joining, the Blight won't hurt so much, but it's still inside you, and in the end, it still wins out. The Blight's song, the one you can only hear because you're a warden, starts to change. It starts to call you. At first you can ignore it, and then one day you can't, because you're changing. At first you can't see it, but then you can. In the veins in your arms, the circles under your eyes. So you leave. You find the biggest batch of darkspawn you can, and you take down as many as you can before the blight takes you. You leave the world a little safer. The other wardens will tell you that you'll know when the time comes, that you'll be certain when it's real, but they haven't heard the calling yet. And you wonder if it's really true, if you'll really know. You will. I do. I've got my spot in the deep roads picked out. Take care of yourself. Page torn from Warden Erin's journal, left for Warden Teo. It's very dramatic.
I need to talk to Varric.
Very dramatic and sexy. You'll feel it. You'll feel the calling. And as your blood pickles and ripens into a soft mash. Sorry, I got distracted. A lot of people gathered down at the fish market. I can only assume is the fish market. Good sir, owner of the fish market, may I ask you some questions? Oh, you're too busy dealing with your lobster traps, I see. Too busy for riffraff. So, we met Dorian rather unexpectedly. I did not know when we were going to meet him, but I had hoped. But to see him out here amongst
Always.
amongst the muck is curious. I expected to see him in a much more gilded hall. Given his earlier proclivities for great wealth and tasteful decor. That's what we love about Dorian. The tasteful decor. Alright. Find me an alluvian. There's plenty of this area left to explore that we have not been to yet. And hopefully plenty of fast travel pillars to help our exploration later. I'm going to keep pushing the main quest for just a touch. Especially now that it's taking us back to the lighthouse to check in with everyone.
Eyes open.
Who dares? I totally blocked. Oh well. I was looking forward to seeming cool for a change, but oh well. Cool with the fireballs. Alright. Somebody debilitate and somebody ice break.
Not too bad. Take this shot.
I definitely gotta look in this back alleyway. It's so thin. It's so thin, it's calling to me.
They're everywhere.
I forgot what I was going to say. Mierda.
So,
What were you going to say?
the demon of Virantium.
The name wasn't literal when I got it.
No, but the reputation that went with it,
I suppose I earned it.
and then some. Assuming my sources are accurate.
Let's go back.
Past reputation.
I just saw a tiny little back alley and I had to visit. So apparently I've attracted the ire of some Venatori, but you guys have fun with that. I'll be up here at the main quest. Quickly, I need you to change clothes with me. I have some bad people on my tail. Fine. Fine. My organization will remember you when the time comes to dole out the spoils. You will get slightly less, like a good 5% less than you would have otherwise. Oh.
Why
You
does
guys having a
everyone call
Luvian
him
in
the
here?
Viper?
That'd be great.
Drama. He's a...
Lorelei, the Shadow Dragon Fence. I thought Lorelei might be from Ferelden, from the way she called her assistant Pup, and how she seems to be just a little bit more interested in news about the South than most people I've met up here. During the Fifth Blight, Tairn Loghain sold people from the Denerim alienage to Tevinter slavers to fund his war. Lorelei was one of those people. She doesn't want to talk about what happened, but it sounds like she joined the Shadows after they helped free her in a rebellion they supported. Lorelei wears a little wood carving of Denerim's Venedal? I forget how to say that. Venedal. It's the one thing she kept from there. The slavers took everything else. From Harding's notes. Thanks, Harding. Going around learning people's
Slavers aren't
secrets.
going to shiver in their boots about.
Oh, hey. So nice to see you. What have I done now? Redeem color change. Which color would you prefer? Of all the main options of color, there's got to be at least seven of them. We got some teal, we got some purple, straight yellow, so that you can really hide my jaundice. Something sexy. Well, you know what the sexiest color is. It's a little dark for some reason. I don't know why. There, now it's brighter. But it's not as sexy in the camera as it is on my balls. I should really find a new way to phrase that. Green. It's also quite sexy. Yeah, I agree. That gives it an interesting, very, very Dragon Age Inquisition fade look. I like it. I like green.
Asher, Viper,
Alright, hi,
Shadow
Lorelei.
Dragons. Names like that get people talking.
I know more about you now because I had
Candlehawk.
a spy on
We
you
carry
this whole
messages through
time.
the city.
Is that comforting news?
You had me followed. Inquired about me.
I needed to be sure. The Knight Commander.
Lenos is playing for the other side, so Tarquin's probably dirty too. After all
probably.
the shit we've been through, I thought I'd earned some trust.
I did it to protect the Shadow Dragons and the cause.
Yeah, you protected them. Happy now?
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you guys. I'm just gonna reach across here, take some case notes. More new faces in Docktown looking for work. Say they're refugees from the front, but the scars tell a different story. The shutdown of that textile mill north of Asariel was all over the broadsheets. Spread out all over the sheets. Story says sold to new owners, but word on the street is that it's another successful slave rebellion. In just the past year, the South Nosen shipyard, the caravan moving slaves to Ventus, the mines in the 100 Pillars, perhaps more if they'd kept it quiet. If you know who to ask, and you ask about the rebellions, you'll hear about the Viper. They say that he arrives, helps the slaves, finds them new lives, and then disappears. I like the sound of it. Slave rebellions used to get put down easy, but something's changed. Is it just this mysterious Viper, or is there something else going on? Something shadowy and filled with dragons? No, it's just the Viper. That's all. In case we get caught. It was all the Viper. Tarquin. Met the man shadowing me. Name's Tarquin. Got tired of his antics, hid and doubled back to approach him from behind. Poked him right in the behind. If he was surprised, he hid it well. Poking me in the behind. I'm not surprised. He said he wanted to know if I could be trusted before he spoke to me. I pointed out that my trustworthiness aside, his methods gave me no reason to trust him, and he conceded. He wanted to know if I had a lead on the red lyrium potions coming through the docks. He'd seen evidence of a cover-up in Templar reports and wanted to compare notes. Might be able to make real progress from this. Rana's heard of him. a soldier from Ventus who quit the military and took a place with the Templars in Minrothis, keeps his head down, mostly deals with paperwork in the archives. Got the impression he isn't well liked by his superiors, which explains the side job. I like how many lore documents burst into being after your first mission someplace. Mevaris. She was kicked from the Magisterium over a year ago for treason, allegedly. Alleged treason. Her faction, the Lucerni, supported the movement to grant greater rights for non-mages and slaves. They went silent. Silent, but maybe not gone. Tilani may be working behind the scenes with allies still in Minrothis. Dorian Pavis, another Lucerni founder, still has his magisterium seat. Could Tilani have taken the fall to keep Magister Pavis clean? I'd clean Magister Pavis with a soft, warm hand towel as he steamed away in a wooden bath. Sorry, where were we? The Vesperians, another highborn family, have ties to House Tilani. Corrimer Vesperian is a traditionalist, but his youngest son, seceded? Urian Nihalius to become Imperial Divine. Succeeded. Lofty role, but he spoke in support of the Lucerni, at least until their fall, and there's evidence that funding for the various slave rebellions may have come through members of the Dwarven Ambassadoria. Tilani's always had allies in Ambassadoria. Is it her gold that's going to the rebellions? Is it her gold that's going to the rebellions? I love this discussion of hair colors. Feels like everyone should get the chance to try something spicy at least once. A shock of... neon green. Just to live a little. Come on, you gotta try it. Dorian, our next course of action should be to seek out influential Soparati allies who have been denied political power, the merchant families, the longest-serving non-mage praetors and magistrates, and the military, especially the military. Mages make up a fraction of our citizens. Tevinter grinds to a halt without the Soparati. If we can encourage them to stand together and fight, they could change everything. I will handle the merchants and the magistrates. I suggest you call upon Legatus Caron Mercar. Is that my last name? Karen Merker. When you next visit Ventus, I hear Merker has privately expressed support for reform, but more importantly, he has the favor of the current Imperator. Where the Imperator goes, Tevinter's military follows. Good luck, May. May it be the evening star. Sorry, I got distracted. To the alluvion. Take me home. I grow quite sleepy. It's like a little teddy bear from a commercial. That was my impersonation of a little teddy bear from a commercial, which nobody asked for, if we're being honest with ourselves. Nobody asked for / wanted. I really believe that there should be a touch this pillar and return to the lighthouse. I believe that should be a thing. But I don't know. I don't know what should be a thing and what shouldn't. I'm not in charge.
So, the Demon of Virantium.
The name wasn't literal when I got it.
I am glad they give you multiple chances to hear a conversation.
Because
Because so often when they're first having it, I'm interrupting them and
then some.
trying to find a way to find a ladder, to find a roof, to find a zip line.
Reputation means nothing when your current contract's still open.
Onward, dweller.
Onward.
Well, anyway.
Past reputation.
Right now, with your new job, you're not supposed to have dyed hair. but you're gonna work on breaking that rule. That seems like such a weird thing. When any job is weighing in on your physical appearance. It's like, sure, we're representative of a company, but also an individual person with my own desires. I worked someplace that required me to shave before coming into work. It's just like, and it wasn't food service, it was just a preference. Which I'm sure is very widespread. And it's always rubbed me wrong. Like, since the day I got that job until now. That someone can just be like, no, I like you smooth. Like, none of your business how smooth I am or not. I don't like it. So I say, damn the consequences. And color your beard a luscious maroon to flaunt it in their faces. Hey, Varric. I think I was supposed to talk to you to progress the world, but now I'm scared that talking to you will progress the world, and maybe I'm not ready yet, so I'm gonna go take a peek at everyone else's house. You can't peek at everybody's house. I'm gonna see if I can shortcut it a touch. So now I know I need to talk to Nev, which we suspected since that was her mission. Her mission we completed. Let's get a little debrief. Though, maybe we should find a different way to say that. I will be wearing briefs when I enter your home, Nev. I want to clarify. But then I will debrief once we're in your home. Damn it. No,
it looks like your handwriting. I didn't read it. Well, a couple of words. I thought it might be one of mine. I don't even know how
I read it a little.
It's those wisps. I need more wards.
Oh, I can help with that.
I started this. I'll deal with it.
We live in a weird place. Oh, they're adorable. They are adorable. And I'm not going to get another chance to say that.
I don't know. I think they're cute.
So cute.
Oh, sorry,
They didn't
Balara.
steal your notes.
Didn't see you there. I was trying
Maybe
to
they like
coochie-coo a wisp.
Do you follow
What's
the
this?
chantry? The pendant. I noticed it's Andrastian.
I barely keep the holidays. It's from an old job.
Oh, which
Tell
one?
me
Maybe
more.
I read about it in a Tevinter paper.
I'm barely in the papers.
Oh, but when you are, it's on the edge of something exciting. What about that one story with the demon, the diamond, and the deadbeat magister? Oh, they mentioned you twice.
I'd like to hear that one, please.
That was a hit piece.
Hit piece. Typical. Always trying to keep a good shadow dragon down.
Of course. Do the papers write anything else?
They write what sells.
Maybe because we're
But their aim was at
technically
the
a criminal
Magister,
organization.
not
It's
me.
fine.
The real trick with that job was the client
Trying to
ratting
keep
me
us
out to
down.
the demon.
What?
It's always something. Funny how that didn't make the print. Tell me you read the rest of the paper too?
Oh, yes. Sometimes they have these stories, serials. They're thrilling, except they come out in pieces.
Call that DLC.
I only see a few papers a year. I never know how the stories end.
In Tevinter, probably tragic. Let's be optimistic. I'm sure everything's got a happy ending. 17 babies lost in molasses fire. Ah, but their pain is over now. I couldn't think of a better way to have a happy ending. There's gotta be a better happy ending to that scenario.
Happily ever after. Why not, right?
Balara approves of
Can't use
optimism.
some sunshine.
Nev probably would
Some
have
shadows are
approved of
optimists.
pragmatism.
I hope you're right.
All right, Belle. You get me the name of your cereal. I'll try
Belle?
and track the ending.
How
no
casual.
promise on
cute.
the happy part.
That's fine.
I'd like to go back anyway. Spend time in Darktown, pick up gossip.
One company?
Why not? Ready to go when you are.
I'm ready to go right now. Balara approves again. Balara's happy that Nev and I are spending time together. I think because Bellara was here, she should also come with us. A study of Darktown. Get to know Nev. Yes, please. I love that some of the companion quests seem to be specifically, like, date adjacent. They're not dates at this point in time, but, like, specifically to get to know somebody without there being combat and intrigue, necessarily. You can never tell until you get on it, but, like, I loved that mission with Lucanus. And the little cutscenes you get to see of them, like, who's in charge of making breakfast around here? Can I help? It's so cute to get those details. Alright, so we want Nev and we want Bellara, since they were part of that. And let's see what we can find out about our resident detective. There's this one jerk, Varric, who makes us wait months to get the full story. Always leaving it on a cliffhanger, just when the corset strap burst. And then he's like, and next time. Like, oh, no, come on. Give me that smut, Varric. Pour it into me. Their pain is over now. It's a whole mood, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it really makes it. Okay, Peter's not allowed to write the happy endings anymore. I never was. I tried to tell you guys. I was never allowed to write the happy endings. Nor to perform them. Not since the accident. Alright, and we're moving on.
A candle
We're
hall.
moving on. We're not
They
speaking
carry
about
messages
this.
through the city.
Oh, so this is the thing. This is a candle hop? Cute. It must be magical in nature. I hope it's not a sentient person. Curious about you and you of us. Other candle hops find, please. Yes! I will communicate with you.
Strange. You want us to find more?
Cute. Be on the lookout for lights. I guess I should also be on the lookout for ones that have been doused, but I'm not sure if that kills them. So I hope we don't find any that have been doused. I hope that they all have lights. Alright. I'll find your brethren.
The market was alright. No one gave you any trouble.
It's a big to-do. I'm gonna burst over there and be like, what's with all this commotion? No, let's try to be a little subtler. Nev opens up on a trip to her home neighborhood of Darktown. This is great. Thank you guys for hanging out with me.
Are we here for the Shadow Dragons?
I trade news with the Shadows, but it takes more than one source to get along here. Besides, I was doing this before they came knocking, before Varric too, right here in Docktown.
Nothing like coming back to the city.
You miss it.
Oh, no. No. Not a bit. It's complicated.
Yes. No.
I thought you would.
Oh, I don't know.
An honest answer.
I can barely keep things straight as it is, and Minrathis
doesn't make things easy. Come on. There's paper sellers all over here.
Want to see if they got your name right?
Most papers don't say much, but read between the lines and you pick up a thing or two. I'm not here as much lately. I'll take what news I can get. Let's grab a few copies. We'll see if we can find Bellara's serials, too.
Yes. That's what I'm really here for. I'm here for the next iteration of Bellara's favorite steamy pulp romance.
All right.
So before
Something
Varric,
very
before
unpleasant
the
about the
Shadows,
idea of
who
steamy
worked
pulp.
for-
Same
Sorry I
as
said
that.
that.
People who find me and have jobs worth taking. Docktown people, runaways, the desperate.
And you do this on your own?
Sound her leg
I've got
makes is
contacts,
so cool.
informants, people I cross paths with, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's just me.
Sorry. Hold up, Nev. I'll be right with you. Alright, I'm back. I just had to nom their ears for a second. It smells like corn chips. Nev, get in on this.
Okay, keep an eye out for paper sellers. We'll start on the north side of Lower City.
How many do we need?
Don't worry, I'm paying. Let's get started.
It's very generous of you. An act of contortion and song tonight at your humble lamplighter. I'm not contorting for anybody, humble or not. Unless...
We'll take a paper, thanks.
Unless... The Minrothis Mirror. Drama? In the palace? Is the Archon keeping secrets? Questions arose when the Archon abruptly left the assembly, but those queries have since spiraled into baseless speculation. Several magisters reached out to assure my readers that rumors of cult influence in palace affairs are false.
So they're probably true? Several magisters.
Then?
Several lies.
To the next paper
How
seller.
did you fall in with the shadows?
I'd worked with some of them before. Not that they were upfront
It's
about
rainy.
it.
What changed?
It's rainy out here. Let me
I
help.
was after a missing person. The Viper was hunting slavers. Our paths had the same end.
Sorry.
And your missing person?
Free and breathing when we finished. The shadows brought me in after that.
Alright, somebody's got to come take over for me. Somebody with big pauldrons has to come stand over this cat until it stops raining. No volunteers. I will choose one of you at random. This is non-negotiable. Somebody's going on the naughty list. It's just a list of people whose ass I kick.
The Viper! More than one person. You'll read it here first.
One, please.
Dockside discourse. Myth or man? Stories abound of the masked figure who watches over Minrothis. While some question the so-called Viper's existence, or whether he is one man or many, increased sightings of the mysterious figure were reported throughout Docktown. Between a reign of demons and everyday woes, many welcomed his presence.
I'll save this one for the Viper.
Be glad to read that.
Local fish fry.
So most of the time you work here alone. You like it that way?
It's easier.
But you like us, right?
You're all right.
Here's what we know.
Thanks. Thanks, that's sweet of you. I'm going to check my outfit real quick.
What
No? Doesn't matter either way. I think I like set the wrong one in the wardrobe, and now I can't get to my normal outfit. But that's okay. These battle robes would be much better for me. If only I was a mage. But it doesn't seem to matter that I'm not a mage. I can still slip into these generous battle robes. Why not? Yeah, so I did set my appearance to the wrong one. We'll fix that next time we're in the lighthouse. Well, these are fancy. Cape is a bit much. Cape is a bit, but I like the front of it.
First-hand account.
Hey, it's alright, I changed in front of you.
One paper, thanks.
Another rebellion.
The Morning Scroll. Hope for the anti-slavery movement? What? That would be crazy. Whispers of a successful rebellion in Marnaspel have reached Minrothis' streets. In light of distressing reports from all corners of the Imperium, the news brings a glimmer of hope for those continuing the fight in our capital. Continue the fight in your capital. To your very doorstep, inside of your homes and butts.
I've got a contact who works this area.
But mostly homes.
Let's see if he's around.
Yeah, lean on.
What about this one? You've got a good eye.
Oh, that wasn't far.
Okay. The charm's good against all manner of curses and manipulation. Fair price. And you won't find better in the Circle District.
You won't find better at the Circle, but you will off the docks. For half the price and twice the enchantment.
Nev, Alec?
Why'd you say it that way now?
If you say it's...
Alec.
Thanks, I'll pass.
There's a story
Hey,
here.
if I'd known, I would have told you. Come back next week. I'll buy another paper.
I write them myself. The Magisters. They don't print the truth.
Most honest thing I'll hear today. What about you? Is it something you're buying, my friend?
Capes are dangerous. But we should also normalize wearing them because they're beautiful. Just don't get into fights while you're wearing them. Just be beautiful. Just gaslight people into not fighting me. It's the best plan. I know how this works. I'm an urchin of the streets.
Rook. And if I wanted overpriced charms, I'd go to Tala's on the narrow road.
Local. Who do you think sold them to her? What about you, Nev? You cost me a sale there.
Just looking for gossip.
Not much that'd interest you.
We chased a relic through Ducktown. The buyer was Venatori, but the smuggler belonged to the Thread Crime Syndicate. You're a Thread?
We don't deal with cultists. Your smuggler broke the rules. She's out.
And the Venatori?
There's been more in Ducktown. Boss says it's under control. But between us, I don't like it.
Then it's worth keeping an eye on. If you hear anything.
So will you.
Thanks, Alec. Send me a pigeon day or night.
You know a member of the Thread Crime Syndicate?
Not for like messaging reasons,
Tell
just
me
I
you're
love
surprised.
pigeons. I am a little surprised. Would you like me to be surprised? I'd be happy to. Edna mode is on repeat in your brain now. No capes! Just stay away from fans, machinery, jet engines, or gaslight all of those things into not attacking you. I'm definitely flirting with Nev. Hi.
With you? I thought surprise was a given.
Careful. Surprises here lead to trouble.
With you.
Trouble's not always a bad thing.
I thought trouble was a given.
All right. Come on.
Now get out of here before we start devouring each
we need
other.
more papers. Let's head to the south side.
The Weekly Truth. Can you trust your neighbor? They could be a synth. A loved one, even yourself. The Venatori's influence continues to reach further and higher. Fingertips digging into the gray matter of your brain, picking out your beloved childhood memories and consuming them like so many roast crickets. Sorry, I got distracted reading something else. Higher than we even suspected, but who else is under their sway? What more can they do? Our eyes are open. They certainly are now. I'm worried about roast crickets being poured into my open eyes. I gotta ask if you guys could just...
You've lived in Ducktown.
Draft for the Weekly Truth. A series of chalk symbols was found on rocks along the shoreline, along with the words, "The storm approaches." That sounds worth investigating. There was no sign of wreckage among the rocks, though this humble writer found a lantern of unusual make, but clearly meant for the prow of a boat. The tide has since stolen the message, but dear reader, we still must ask, was this a message from across the sea?
Your whole life?
Since I was born.
That
Unless
sounds
I'm
like
out
a
of the
side
city
quest.
for a job. Had a few apartments around town.
I'd
The
love it
current
if I
one,
could just
it's
squeeze
not
past
the
you.
lighthouse, but it's mine.
Weekly Truth story idea list. Secret research at the Circle. What are they covering up? New translation of the Catacombs tablets. How a former mistranslation had us looking the wrong way. Can Docktown's detectives speak to cats? Feline leads in major cases. Are there snake people among us? Hiss. They're on to us. Hiss, hiss. It's not actually like snake people. It's just regular people who go, hiss. That's what I've discovered in my investigation. Are you sweeping the boat? Sweeping the deck? There's a broken barrel there. I'm sorry. I don't know who caused that. Sorry for all the extra detritus. Ah, what happened here? Butterfingers. I didn't know he was trying to clean up, or I wouldn't have been so rash.
Here's what we know.
With my barrel breaking. Either way works. 6 of 1. There's a chest up there. There's a chest up there, and that makes me desire it. I see a ladder.
For a while.
It's not a short story.
You've made it this far. Is there a secret?
Trust people enough to get things done, not enough to get you killed.
And that's how you
Good
stay
secret.
out of trouble?
No, but it's the best shot you've got.
Thanks for letting me in on your secrets. Nev, where are... Oh, there you are. You climbed the ladder very slowly. That's not a criticism. I was just surprised. So, now that we're alone up here, I just thought this would be a good time to talk about our salaries. We seem to be co-founding leads of whatever this is. Rook Enterprises, I guess we're calling it. So I was thinking a good 60-40. You take the 60, obviously, because I'm bad with finances. But on the other side of things, I don't have to worry about payroll. You take that on. Okay? So it's like a 10% for you doing all the payroll situation. Do we have a deal?
We'll take one.
The nightly song. What secrets were in the painted box? Will our heroes find the truth? And do they truly want to? Read the next chapter of The Twisted Knife, right here. How dare you burst these gift subs into the chat, flaunting it with your generosity. I've never been more aroused. Thank you, is what I mean to say by this. Let me back up. I did a big dramatic speech and told everyone I was aroused. What I mean to say is thank you for these gifted subs. Will our heroes have enough money to pay the pizza delivery man, or will they have to find another way to pay? Varric will update us very soon.
One of Belle's cereals. Great.
Circle District Gossip. Read the latest.
I don't even know what trick you're performing, but I'm sure it's great. Have some cash. Are you just massaging a hamster? What is this? Oh, it's like an orb. I see now. I thought it looked a little fuzzy. Sorry, I didn't mean to chest bump you. Though I am excited that our team won.
The latest chapter is here.
Seems like we're going back this way. Whoop.
You know, Varric hired me not far from here. Come on, Slick. Stop a ritual. Save the world. It'll be fun.
Everyone gets to do Varric impressions.
Should have said no.
I love it. Oh, just for that, you're bursting a second hype train record. Bust his hype train record again. Hold him down in the streets. No, don't hold me down and bust my hype train record. I'm scared.
Come to buy? I'm sure we can strike a deal.
Candle hop advertisement. Messages delivered in a regular human wink. Trust the candle hops. We deliver. Literally. Can I have all these? I'm looking for these. Can I buy them all from you? I think I'm supposed to be looking for ones that are already activated out in the world, but this seems easier. There's like 4, 5 that I could just have. You're being selfish. I'm gonna, in front of her, spend a bunch of money elsewhere.
I came down here to procure particular items. I'm told Dogtown is
I think he's speaking to me through a can telephone. Hunter's Night Camouflage. As long as it's not actual camouflage, I'm interested. Dragon Coat increase for our dear Nev. Minrothis Citizen's outfit. I do kind of want to get all the casual wear. Like, even more so than the armors. That excites me. I don't know why. I just love casual wear. Probably in my head, I think that the casual wear is going to be the less expensive of the two, so it has priority.
You have my word.
Feel free to browse.
But what I'm really looking for are permanent boosts. Anybody got permanent boosts for me? Something to make me permanently just a little more boosty? Nope, nothing whatsoever.
Please come again, I guess.
Can't say as I'm not disappointed. Oh, never mind. My disappointment has waned. That's the stuff.
The real news in Docktown. Get it here.
Ah, you've been selling to me for the past, 6 minutes, without even knowing it. I could hear you through the walls.
Read it here.
Paper, thanks.
The Imperium secret. The makings of a scandalous love affair. Not a question, an emphatic statement. Was that a prominent Circle Mage at the Silver Coin? The same Circle Mage known to frequent Docktown's more interesting betting rings? And who was their mysterious friend? When I have answers, dear reader, so too will you have answers.
I think we've got enough.
What now?
Now I'm starving, and I know the best place in the city.
Khachapuri? Take me there. Take me there and hollow out my loaf to fill with succulent cheeses.
Yeah.
Oh, that dockhand was shy. I can understand.
The lighthouse doesn't have this.
I get very shy when
A view
someone
of the
asks me to
water.
handle their
I
dock.
don't know, it helps me think. But we've got places to be. Come on.
Are you sure it's not this really crowded restaurant that seems to be popular and under active guard? Oh no, why is my nose so itchy?
This fish won't eat itself.
I have an entire pouch of gold
Sure thing,
for these
Hal.
2 fishes.
Next time.
Yeah, it's always something.
Thank you. This looks succulent. That's a nice pouch. I think there's something more than fishes going on here.
Joining Varric. Us. Do you really wish you'd said no?
No. I just have a bad habit of picking jobs that go sideways.
Oh, this is definitely going to go sideways. Don't
I think I'd learn.
And you're not alone there. Let me tell you.
I'm the same way. Taking jobs that go wrong. I'm basically a walking disaster.
So you're saying I'm a disaster?
We
I'm
are a
saying
disaster.
you're not alone.
Varric said this job would end with Solus. We'd stop a ritual, then I'd walk away.
Yeah,
But
wouldn't
those
that have been
gods
nice?
escaped. Not much of a win. And if the world falls, the city goes too. It's not like I'll find work then.
Is that why you said yes? To save Minrathous?
People will tell you Minrathous is broken. And they're right. It's corrupt. Petty. Saving the world won't fix it. I take the small wins, Rook. Hal serving fish another day. Getting past the next scrape alive. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you get more. But the tables always turn. It's better if you know it's coming.
I mean, this is a serious conversation we're having about the nature of the city we live in, and is it worth saving? Do you mind if I come on to you a little in the middle of that? Would that be inappropriate? If I was to just come on to you? What's in your goblet, Peter? So sorry I missed the question. It's just a little caramel coffee, which is not very visible in this green light, it seems. Just a little caramel coffee. For the lips and teeth. I hear that it's good for your teeth. It's not. It's very bad for your teeth. We won't hold you down in the streets if you're too smooth, since that could harm your tender, luscious skin. Thank you. I think I feel more flattered and less in danger, but also I wasn't, until this moment, suspecting that anyone was going to hold me down in the street and take my skin from me, and now there's a 20% chance of that happening in my predictive estimations. Maybe Peter will start a TikTok to show us his skincare routine. I mean, I'll start a TikTok for you, but it's going to be just about butt dances and nothing else. It's going to be twerk-based. So subscribe and click that notification bell, because I'm glad you took the job, Nev.
We got in over our heads, didn't we?
Same old story.
The gods weren't a twist?
I've seen worse.
Then I'm glad you stuck around.
Misery loves company.
Ooh. What a lovely conversation we're having. I will actually make a TikTok if you do that. No. Let's not take this out of the realm of speculation into me actually shaking my ass on camera. Let's not move it into that. Nev's bond increased again. I hope we're really good friends now. Nev caught up on Docktown news and met with her thread contact, Alec. He told Nev there's been more Venatori in Docktown lately. If he learns anything more, Nev will hear about it. After enjoying her favorite fish fry stand, Nev revealed that her jobs tend to go sideways, so she expects the worst and looks for small wins. I'll deliver so many small wins unto you. Just you wait. The big victories, not so much. Not so much with that. Okay, journal is clear again. Let's see what we got. In peace, vigilance, return to the lighthouse again. That's right. I got distracted. We had to talk to Varric, but then I saw her exclamation point and ran. So let's go back to the lighthouse. Again, I have to believe that I can just crossroads, at least? Travel to lighthouse. There, this is the button I've been looking for this whole time. It does exist. It was very easy to find. We took 13 seconds out of doggedly pursuing collectibles, and it's done. We've learned. Alright, quick check. Now that we have all the shortcuts down, doesn't look like anyone else has... I've lost the ability to speak. Doesn't look like anyone else has an exclamation. There's what appears to be just one, room left. I think that's the music chamber? So if there are other companions to find, we're running a little bit low on private rooms, but maybe we're going to start bunking up together. Maybe we're all going to start bunking up together. It's worth considering, in case maybe we could manifest it together as a group. Until then, Varric, hi, how's your leg? Would you like me to kiss it?
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Hey, you saw it real close. It was inside of you at one point.
Before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
It made me sad that it hurt Harding somehow. Would you like me to look at it closer? That doesn't seem to be an option, but I will look at it.
I have. Plenty. Ever since it hurt Harding.
Remember that story I told you about me and Hawk, Meredith and Orsino?
Mm-hmm.
How the trouble started in Kirkwall?
I remember that story you
On
told
our
me.
expedition to the deep roads. That's what we found. That's what my brother tried to kill us for. An idol made of red lyrium. That sang a song which drove anyone who heard it mad.
Are you sure it's the same thing?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook.
Suddenly wishing I'd played Dragon Age 2 more
interrupting anything,
recently.
am I?
Because that sounds like a very cool connection. No, you're not at all, Harding. You couldn't interrupt anything. You're looking... chef's kiss. Bring the chef here. I'd like to French them.
You seem a little more comfortable with your new abilities. How are you feeling?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting.
You can control rocks with your mind now.
That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us?
You keep your one-liners to your
warden and
novels,
everything?
Varric.
It's worth a try.
Don't, though.
I
love
can
to.
write them and hope.
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.
My eyes, and I don't mean to brag. I don't mean to brag about what a great character creation expert I am.
Maybe you should lie down for a while, Rogue.
But my eyes are just gorgeous. Can I? Is that... Can I... I'm gonna go to my meditation room. Thank you for the permission, Daddy. Oh. Varric said I could lie down for a minute. So I'll be back. Everyone else save the world while I'm gone. Oh, Varric lied to me. Now that I'm here, I am not sleepy in the slightest. Fine. I'll fix what I messed up. I don't always want that armor to show, to be visible. What do I want to show? Whatever I have wearing, whatever I am wearing at the moment is fine. And then casual wear I'll control. That'll make things a little simpler. Fun. It's been a while since we've checked if anyone has a new companion costume, but I don't think we've seen any. I can't wait to unlock the full customization selection. That is such a delight of mine in games. Let's see if we can afford one of these. Been picking up a lot of mementos. Take good care of my caretaker. Alright. Nobody else wishes to speak with me. I think we can find an alluvion that leads to the High Anderfells. We are just about to the 2-hour mark, about 12 minutes away, so we can at least take a peek at what's next, right? Surely we can take a peek at what's coming up next. And then play for another 2 hours after that. Just after that. Let's find an alluvion. I think this would be a new... maybe a new ferry that we have not taken from the main Crossroads hub yet. We've been to Treviso and Arlothan, but I don't think we've been this far left. Looking forward to it. It's crunchy over here. Plus, there's so many cacti. I wasn't expecting this level of cacti. Oh! God, I gotta stop kneecapping it. Gotta lead with the shin bone. That's not gonna be better. That's not gonna hurt less. Please. Away, caretaker! Yeah! Do you have reins? Can I ride you like a little pony? I'm asking too much, I
I
understand.
felt at the moment the boat docked.
That's the Fade going right to your bones.
Not my bones. The heights of Arthim. Fast travel unlocked. Who's here? Show yourself. I smell you. Grandma? Tastes like candied nuts. I mean, it doesn't taste like it. It smells like it. I didn't taste your
Darkspawn,
nuts.
let's clear them out.
Somebody's got range back there. I'm gonna need you to stop herlocking. Yeah. Ah. Deflected.
Hitting us from range.
You and your stupid herlocking. Stop it. Ow. Oh. Taking all of the worst of the hits and dodging the little ones. This is my new strategy in combat. Does so little damage, but it's fun. It's fun from a great distance. Oh, I leaped up into the firing line. Just the wrong time. What are you doing up here? This is my private second level suite. Everyone kill him. Kill him now.
You bet.
Goodbye.
The Darkspawn are here. The blight on this island must be running wild.
If the Guardians can't handle them, then it's up to us.
It so
Over
often
there.
is.
Another entryway, like the one that took us to that Solus memory.
Do we have time? Do we have time for a detour? To see Solus with a mohawk and then to clean up my large amount of drool afterwards? Do we have... Yeah.
There. It's happening
Disrupt
again.
and conquer.
We're in another of Solus's memories. Remember last time? The past really can still hurt you.
Andaran Atishan, Lassa Gilan. Spirits, Fade friends, come forth. Enter the circle. Reveal yourselves.
Solus. Whatever happened in this memory, he was personally involved.
Spirits, the Dread Wolf asks for your assistance on a crucial mission. The false gods, the Evanuris, have overreached. I shall humble them. Within their citadel lies a relic, with the power to imprison even a god. With it, I can bring their tyranny to an end, forever.
Who's this sexy guy?
You are spirits of chaos,
Oh, it's the
disorder,
general.
and
I remember
disruption. We ask you to disrupt the Citadel's defenses. Give us the opening to get that relic. For freedom!
Visions of the past.
All my friends are
Solus sent
dead.
these spirits out to fight the gods.
They were the whole
If
time.
we're spirits of disruption, let's act like it.
Oh, I think I'll be good at that.
Let's get to disrupting. A long, ghostly staircase.
Spirits! How did the wolf call up so many? Remember, they can hurt us. Stay
Still do
strong.
not have the timing on that. Every time I try to do some deflections, I end up feeling a right fool. Let me do deflections on you. Hold still. Yeah. No, you came from behind. It's not what we agreed. We agreed that no one would come from behind. Who is throwing things at me? How dare you? Could have gone up that ladder. Oh, you guys had the right idea. Sorry, I got vengeful. I got vengeful from down below. Hup. Get to the god's fortress. Hooray! Don't damage the ballista. We might need it later. Nothing. A whole lot of nothing.
Okay. Think. We're through.
The gods told us this fortress couldn't be breached!
Bad guys.
That's the last of them.
Is it? That was easy. The last of them went down in a single hit from my soft ballista.
More enemies. Go!
I hope they never have to meet my hard ballista.
They bring the strength of the Fade!
But they also bring very little strength at all, it seems. Health bars are quite low.
Through to their citadel, and the Evanurus know it.
It's burning in here. Let's go around. Yeah, good plan.
They've changed their plans.
It's
Elganon may be
a little bit
tyrant,
less
but
ground
he's
up
not
here
a
than I
fool.
was thinking.
That means the relic is genuine. We are close, and Elganon is afraid.
Solus.
Put our strongest in the
Solus
vanguard.
down here, it's me.
Prepare to breach the citadel. It will not be easy, but we shall win the day.
Disruption, lead the charge and do what you do best. Whatever champions the gods send against you, bring them down.
You got it, Daddy.
Death to all pirates!
Reinforcements! We need more reinforcements!
You must hold fast! For victory!
Hold still and die. I'm like a little cannon fodder. This is good. This soothes me.
The gods send aid! This is as far as you go!
Something that gets behind your shield there. Oh, I got too close to the main event. Apparently I needed blight protective pants for this. Oh no, my pants were susceptible to blight.
The last, and it was all for nothing. We couldn't take the citadel.
Wait, that body's me.
It was not for nothing, my friend. The distraction the spirits gave us allowed our agents to retrieve the relic.
Distraction?
What is she?
No force could have breached their citadel. But it was necessary for the enemy to believe we were committed. A heavy sacrifice, but one that gave us a real chance to end the war.
You knowingly sent all those spirits to their deaths. Solus, we're supposed to be better than that.
They died true to their nature, doing what they loved, Assan. Let that be a comfort.
I was just making a comment
But this
about
war
I
did
love
not
being
corrupt
cannon
them
fodder.
into something different from what they were supposed to be.
I've walked right into his trap. So does Rook...
That's all it was. By this point, Solus didn't care who he sacrificed if it meant stopping the Evanurus.
Maybe they would have volunteered to die for his cause, but he never asked.
Let's see what this fragment can tell us.
Sorry to interrupt, Rook. I was just gonna say, her saying that the statue half buried in the ground was her. Was that like a person from the past whose memory we were inhabiting? I thought we were in Solus's memory, so we wouldn't be in the memory of like another grunt who died in the road. So I don't know what she means by that was her. But maybe I'm missing something very obvious. This looks like a small boss chamber. You're not going to do that to me, right? Not after what we've been through together. Activate. Sorry, I didn't look to make sure you were on first. Hi. Glad to see you are. The Monument to Humility. This monument has been methodically destroyed. One of the shards shows a victorious elven general. Written firmly across the smiling stone face are Veilfire runes. Here is the folly of Maranadas, dreamer and defender of Arlathan. He broke the ragged blades of the hungering brethren. He laid the head of the moon-bred serpent at the Vunin gates. In his arrogance he thought to claim those crossroads for the glory of Arlathan alone. Upon these peaks he set these monuments. But he returned to find Arlathan lost, and his people scattered, and those who sheltered the stranger and fed the hungry were greater heroes than he. Here is the folly, and here also the lesson. Pride bears us to the heights, and pride casts us from them. Whee! Alright, we got a zip line. The mines are apparently quite closed, no matter how much the children may yearn.
That Fade Terror is spewing blight. That must be how the gods
So
are sending
down
blight
we
into
go.
the crossroads.
Can I leap off the zip line and fire an arrow? Is that... No, I'm stuck. Okay. Nice. Alright. We got wintry ruins. Pretty much just as far as the eye can see. Got a new fast travel pillar. Which I appreciate. Aha! And a way back to the main crossroads, it seems. That was quick. Maybe because we're back at the start is why that fairy exists. Alright, so why is there like an amulet icon here? Am I supposed to earn a badge? A gym badge of some sort? But I'm failing in the pop quiz to earn it? I see. Oh, I see. Down this way. The mountainside alluvians. Perfect. I still need to find multiple Fen Harel relics in the crossroads. I'm sure there's probably at least one more of these sort of, like, extended hub worlds, whatever I'm supposed to be calling them. And then when we have access to that, I should probably spend a session looking around for the rest of those statues. But for the moment, let's go to the High Enderfells. With the threat of darkspawn and blight brought on by the gods, the team must seek out Grey Wardens who are more sympathetic to their cause. Boop. Fen Herelics, yes.
Wardens Evka
That's
and
what I'm
Anton
looking for.
answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Genius.
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
It was so chilly just a moment ago.
Your distraction worked. Could have said it when we
Now
were
it's
farther away.
full desert.
Désolé, I didn't say it was a good plan. Ah, you made
Hey,
it.
just in time.
Harding, we meet again.
Antoine, Evka, you look well.
And you must be Rook. Heard some colorful things about you.
Oh, to let me defend myself. Thank you.
I know, but you showed up anyway.
Well, your letter was desperate.
Glad you read that. I tried really hard to make it seem desperate.
Harding?
What? Aren't we desperate?
Let's hear what you've got to say.
The elven gods are changing the blight. Darkspawn too. There was a village, Demeta's Crossing. They overran it with the Blight in a snap. We saw the aftermath.
Whatever they're planning, it's bad. And if it involves the Blight, we need Warden help.
A change. Manipulation. That could explain. But...
You believe me?
that the elven gods are here, and it's a lot to accept. But we've been looking into oddities with the Blight ourselves. It's altered. I can feel it.
Something's freaky about the
And
Blight.
your story.
No, we're on the same page.
A lot lines up.
And that's all I ask. That you just believe me that something's freaky. We want to help. And Harding is the most trustworthy person ever, but we want to help.
Whatever you've heard from the First Warden, we're trying to help.
Yeah, we're getting that.
If the First Warden believes that village was an aberration, or that it did not happen as you say...
We're not exactly the First Warden's favorites. Your word and our theories won't win the whole order.
It's not
So what do we do?
If the Darkspawn are changing, Davrin might help. Even among wardens, he's known as a monster hunter. He got pulled on a mission. Not sure what, but it's farther into the mountains. We can get you a rough location.
I married someone with good advice. You find Davrin, and we'll keep after the Blight.
Deal. You won't regret this. It's better not to say that out loud, I think. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Both of you.
We weren't thinking we were gonna regret it until you said that.
Travel safely. We'll be in touch.
We're gonna touch? Lucky me. Harding approves. So I just gotta make more saucy outro comments. And that's the secret to making Harding love me?
Well, I'd say we found the camp. So did some Darkspawn, looks like.
Fire's still going.
Were they ambushed?
I hear clicking and clacking and skittering. Should we maybe... and chittering. Should we get out of here? Oh, hey.
Assan.
Hey, little cutie.
Easy.
And, hey, cutie. Don't eat me. Griffin, wow. Yeah, that's my reaction.
I'll be damned. A griffin.
Trouble
Pleased
is,
to
he's
meet
not
you.
sure what you are. Neither am I.
Rook. Evka and Antoine sent us. We're looking for Davrin.
You found him. Mind telling me why you smell like Darkspawn?
Oh, sorry
Griffins
about
hunt Darkspawn.
I've been trying out a new laundry detergent, and let's just say the ingredients list, not great. We're trying to help, but we are covered in a lot of blight. I've been stomping through it.
You've got bigger problems than us. We found blight on the tent.
What? Where are Lancet and Remy?
The camp was empty when we got here.
Assan, to the trees!
Go, Assan, save yourself.
We can help.
Try to keep up.
Sure. I'll try, no promises. Davrin has joined
got a
the
scent.
party. Hooray.
Follow the squawks.
New
I
friend.
thought griffins were extinct.
We want the world to think that. It's why we're training in the middle of nowhere. Assan, don't get too far ahead.
That felt like a no.
No. I'll get far ahead if I want. Cute. Oh, that sounded very near my ear. All right, Davrin. I see some Imperial weave. You're going to have to boost me.
Dead Darkspawn.
Boost me, Davrin.
These are part of the training.
Assan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Assan, we're looking for live Darkspawn.
He understands.
I found the stairs, Davrin.
Not
You're
sure
good.
he understands anything but dinner. Keep on it, Assan.
They're around here somewhere.
Assuming we probably want to climb up there and get my bearings. Tavern. A very aggressive noise you're making at me. I didn't say stop. Nice. A horn whittler. Hugely horn. But good for whittling. Yoink, yoink. Tightly rolled note. We scoured the Weishaupt libraries and found nothing useful for training griffins. The archivist said all griffin texts were lost or destroyed over time, which means Remy and I are starting from scratch. We'll approach this like a falconer would and hope that griffin instincts are the same. Warden Lancet. So you all stumbled upon Assan together, but the two other members of your griffin training troop
How did we get up that?
are missing?
Griffins have been training for this sort of thing.
Does that
Let's
mean
see if
your
Assan
griffin
was
needs a
paying
new
attention.
mommy? Because I am here. Assan can reach certain switches and dig up dirt piles. Look at the object and press right button. Yeah, don't switch it. Switch it good. Sorry, let's go back. Sorry, I didn't mean to push everyone. Now I'm close enough. Do it. Do it, Davrin.
Assan, hit that!
Thanks, Assan.
Wow, you teach him that?
No, Lancet and Remy did. They're the Griffin
Do I want to look over there
So
first?
you're the bodyguard.
Does this all lead up
Griffins
to one
are the
place?
Warden's greatest legacy.
I want to look over there
Someone has
first.
to protect them.
Hit. I'll be right back. That was a very cool tutorial. I'm gonna go look for goods. I found the goods! Cutthroat sword. Probably just jump across to that platform, but it's too late now. Sometimes you look so smooth with it, and other times you clearly hit yourself and are like winded. Oh, I'm up. And other times you're just like, parkour.
Let's get in there.
You know, I hate fighting these things.
That's why it's a job for professionals.
Grenades! The smallest possible guys you could waste an ultimate attack on, but it felt right. It felt right and good. Ah, I'm tripping over the umbilical. I don't like it. Break that umbilical. I seem to remember hearing about, like, those will keep going forever until you destroy the source. I'm sensing that as we fight what appears to be an unlimited amount of them. Okay, what do you got over here? Sorry, Davrin, I got confused.
Remy!
I saw you standing there looking gorgeous and thought, Darkspawn! Ah! It won't happen again. I didn't know that could happen. This guy's hips are in a very proud position. I think, like not earned. Too proud to have been an earned thing. Hi, I didn't notice you were bleeding out. I was looking at that guy's
Remy?
hips.
Where are you hurt?
Everywhere.
Inside,
A monster came out of nowhere. Darkspawn were following it. Lancet ran ahead.
It's back?
Davrin, remember. A light touch. Assan's still learning.
Where is Assan?
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
Oh. You couldn't have grabbed her head and
We have to
put her
keep
down
going.
a little more gently?
Let's get through here.
That sounded
Those two
thonky.
statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by
Okay.
it's back?
Something stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloom Howler. I'm hunting it. Started happening 7, 8 months ago. Darkspawn obey it. There's some kind of hold over them.
Quick sweep down here. Good, we're good? Oh, there it is. We weren't good. Nor are we. We are not good. Okay, now we're fine. Everything's fine now. I should have brought different shoes. A lot of uphill climbs through sandy ruins. Should have worn my Wellingtons.
Elby grows into it.
More darkspawn here.
Lancet's trying to stop the Gloom Howler. It's going after the other Griffins.
Wait, other griffins?
I don't believe
Both
that this is
families,
just a rock
some
wall.
brothers and sisters.
I don't believe that for a moment. But apparently it is, and I just need to accept.
The bridge is out.
This place is falling apart. There's a ladder up there. That's our way through this.
Okay. Okay, I'll take the ladder. Oh god, it hurts so much to try to get on there. Do you mind lowering the ladder for me? Not stand right underneath it. Okay, I'll go over here. And then we don't stand right underneath it, and there you go. Thanks, Assan.
Good job.
I'm gonna give you so many treats when we get back to the lighthouse. Oh no.
Make this quick. We have to get through here. Assan can help with the fight.
What did that cactus ever do to me?
I see it.
Still keep slashing. Let them come to me. Just keep slashing. Oh, big guy. Hi. Colossal berserker. Doesn't sound great. Assan strike. Death from above. Ooh, which I have a combo opportunity with. That will be nice. Death from above, enfeebling shot.
Ready for a follow-up.
Follow-up. Took down his whole shield. Or his whole armor, I should say. Let's get rid of Herlock first. I barely know Herlock. I like to get everywhere but your weak point, just as a show of dominance. Anywhere that's not weak, that's where I shoot you. Yikes. I got pushed. Get out of here, weakling. Hey! It's not very nice. Low on arrows. Well, let's waste some into that one pot. If somebody could stagger him, that'd be just super keen. Good, good. Okay. Looking for goodies.
That sounds bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming from the area. There's an
worry
elevator we
about
can
it.
use to get up there.
It sounds terrible, but we're not going to dwell on such negativities. Not when we've got a cute little griffin to protect. This looks accessible. Ha ha! Foil me, will you? Ah, they have. They in fact foiled me later, with how steep the rock face was. There we go. Pursuance implements. Sure. Oh, it's rugged. It's a rugged outfit for the Minrothis streets. I like it. Also looks somewhat like a court jester, but I'm sure that's not what it's going for. I'm sure the jester is just imagined. In we go. So many goodies.
Darkspawn this bold. Not unless there's
Thank you for your generous contribution.
There's a blight.
The wardens told you this?
I told.
Yeah. That is better
Well, then,
by all means
your
of measurement.
doesn't want our help.
He's a stubborn one.
Good evening, good evening.
Griffins anyway.
Welcome back.
The real question's how it knows about them. Up until now, it only went after
inside of
wardens.
you, Davern.
Now it shows up here with a rabble of darkspawn? These griffins are a secret.
Should we not be near these during the storm? It seems like this is really unsafe. Davern, are you hiding behind me? Davern, show yourself. You're gonna lead me right into the lightning trap. Weathered inscription, Crooky Tail, courageous warrior, slayer of archdemon Andorol, and beloved friend of Gerahel. Get the hell out of here! Sorry I had to shout. I love this place. I hope it's not like a sky bison sanctuary that had all of its cute little babies killed, and Assan is the only one left. There's plenty more, right? Everyone can have a griffin? Right? Hey, Assan. Oh, you cutie. Hi.
Keep moving. The area's not far.
Grenades! Beautiful. Couldn't have worked out any better. Try to shoot this guy, but thanks. Thanks for taking it. Alright, you got him. You got him, Davern. You got him? Yeah!
That was the last one.
Alright.
Damn it, it's Lancet. I want this thing's head on a pike.
Lancet, perfectly alive and safe? Is that what you were saying? I think I missed the part where you confirmed to me that they're perfectly alive and safe. Was this Lancet? Oh no. Oh no. Training going well. The griffins learn faster together. One picks up a trick, then the others try it out. How loud they get, the little mischief makers. They're also growing faster than I thought. I'll ask Davrin to... Oh, the rest is illegible. I'm so sorry, Lancet. Skewered right in the middle of your training notes.
What is that?
What?
Meet the Gloomhowler.
Hi. Hi, Gloomhowler.
Exploding Darkspawn? What is this?
Like I said, this blight's different. Everything's wrong.
Just take care of that real quick. Good, good.
I can hear the other griffins. Let's get in there.
There are other griffins. Hooray! They're soon to be free of all malice. No. I got confused. Oh, hey, my babies. Who wants out first? Everybody? Everybody wants out. Why are these magically sealed by some sort of asshole magic? God. Okay, I'll come back for you.
More griffins? We have to get them out of there.
Can't. Some kind of blood magic on these locks.
Yeah, asshole
It's okay.
magic.
Just calm down. You too, Rumtail. We'll come back for both of you.
Oh, Rumptail. Rumptail is my favorite. Duck Ballara. Alright, you guys throw everything you have at the most muscular of all the Darkspawn. And then just keep doing that round after round. Don't stop doing that. I'm gonna go take out some archers. You're not holding back the big guys very well. Again, not a criticism, just... I thought the plan was... you were gonna hold them back. Interrupted. Just during my big moment. Alright, got this back. Hold on. Range is down. Hold still. Hold still and let me kill you. Thank you. Alright, let's get this blood magic off now. We've had our fun, but these guys are getting shivery in the rain.
Heads up. We've got one more dark spot. Main looking.
Why is he in such a frenzy? Where is he in such a frenzy? Where you are. Hey.
Ready for a follow-up.
Took out half of his armor. That's significantly less damage than we've done to any of the rest of them with all three heavy attacks. Yikes. little head is quite well hidden behind your horns just when I think I have a headshot every time. I wish it wasn't the case. I recovered just in time to get absolutely pounded. Fun. Fun. Still stomping. Not time yet. There we go.
Yellow you want. You're not taking these griffins.
Yeah. Tell him, Davrin. Would you like me? Yeah, let's equip this. That looks better. That looks great. Let's equip that for you. Alright, over here. Doot. Probably need this. I probably have a mighty need.
They're up there.
Whew. Gloom thing. Wielder? Walker? Who was it? Howler. There it is.
So
hey,
it can
Gloom
talk.
Howler.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
And I'll collect, Warden, on both of you.
There's no need to be nasty. Why would you say that to the Gloom Howler? Why would you even imply? I'm gonna hold this furrow in my brow for a little while. It's gonna take some time. I'll be right back. I hope you enjoyed my furrowing. There was plenty of it. Alright, immediately let my babies go. Let my babies go or I will curb stomp you right in your little hand. Yeah, Davrin's got me.
Alone. They aren't yours.
Davrin's got my back.
They've always belonged to me.
Be careful with my babies.
Mortal threats are a dull blade.
I swear to God when I catch you. Better watch your little hand. Oh, Assan. You...
There are only 13 griffins alive in Thetis.
His little face.
That monster just took 12 of them.
Shouldn't have said anything.
What if we
I
could
shouldn't
help
have
get
mentioned
them
the
back?
sky bison.
I'd ask, what's the catch?
No catch.
I need a monster hunter. For the blight to
I
end
just love
all
griffin
blights.
babies.
The first warden agreed to this?
Me and the First Warden, we don't necessarily see eye to eye. We've gone rogue. The First Warden is wrong. No, it's the children. I don't know what he would need to hear. Seems the most logical argument.
The First Warden is wasting time, treating this like any other blight. We can't wait for him to take
You've
action.
been out here in it,
Going
Devin.
against
You know.
Weishaupt's orders?
I don't have a choice. There are powerful mages behind all this, and we have to hunt them down.
Well, you did save Assan back there, so you're no lightweight. And if you can help get the other griffins back...
Yeah.
He likes the idea.
He's hoping you brought food.
I did.
Right. Come on, Assan.
I always bring food just in case there's a cutie. I'm gonna find you such a nice room at the lighthouse. While seeking an ally in the Grey Wardens, the team met Davrin and his young griffin Assan, but disaster struck when a terrifying monster, the Gloom Howler, stormed the Griffin Eyrie and kidnapped Assan's brothers and sisters. Davrin agreed to join the team on the condition that they continue to hunt the Gloom Howler and rescue the 12 missing griffins. I would happily make that our primary focus as a group, as an organization. We're in the, I guess, slavery business. Not not.
So this is
We're in
where
the
you
business
live,
of hunting down
the Veilguard.
slavers.
Yeah, it's cozy.
And rescuing
And
griffins.
the gods can't find us here.
The anti-slavery business.
Never going to get used to that.
We'll find you and Assan a nice...
What happened?
What's wrong?
Everything's wrong. Treviso and Minrathis are both under attack.
I was only gone for like 7 minutes.
2 of them. 1 for each city.
Oh god.
Damn it. So the dragon at Demeter's Crossing wasn't the only one.
You got back just in time.
Let's go.
Then grab your gear and let's go.
Go where? We cannot be in 2 places at once.
Oh god.
Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. My people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathis to burn?
Nev.
You're a shadow, Dragon Rook. You know the Viper, Tarquin, every damn shadow. We'll fight to the end, but people will get hurt, or worse. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage. They'll make a push for the throne, and hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
We don't really have time. We don't really have time for these kind of questions.
If we decide to...
Damn it! There's no time! It's my city. Our city. I need to be in Minrathis.
And I must go to Treviso. Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
What's our move, Rook?
Yikes. I don't like to be in the position of being like, let's think logically about who deserves to die more. But if we tried to think about it logically, Minrathis is like the capital city of Tevinter, right? Assumedly a much higher population center than Treviso. Treviso is like a merchant hub, an economic center, access to every dock for miles. Minrathis also has a seaport, so it's not as if we'll be completely cut off from goods. If we lose Treviso... So it's like, face value, Treviso has less people, Minrathis has more people. Let's try to save the most people, go to Minrathis. Lucanus will never forgive me if we do that, I assume. I'm abandoning his people and his hometown to die. Nev, on the other hand, will treat me, I'm sure, the same way if we don't help Minrathis. And just as luck has it, I am also from Minrathis. That is my hometown, too. So automatically my thought is, it is more selfish and less heroic to save your own hometown, which I don't know what that says about me. Like, just because it's my hometown doesn't mean that the people there deserve to live any more than the people at Treviso. Or, like, they don't deserve to die anymore. Everybody deserves to live. That's a weird way of phrasing it. So shit. Because I'm from Minrathis, I feel like I have an obligation to defend Treviso. Because any club that would have me is not worth saving. But for whatever reason, the time that we've spent in Minrathis so far has felt more like close to Rook's heart. She obviously has a very complicated relationship with the city in which she grew up. As do we all, I assume. So I feel like I have to help Minrathis. This is a rough situation, no matter how you slice it. There's no point in saying, Lucanus, please forgive me. There's no point in saying that. There's no forgiveness here.
In Minrathis.
But the Treviso civilians.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it either. But if the Venatori take control of Tevinter, it's gonna get a whole lot worse. That said, 2 of you should go to Treviso. See if you can help Lucanus get the civilians.
I'm also putting
to
people
safety.
in danger.
And we'll head to Minrathis.
Not just civilian
Understood.
lives.
Let's all try to make it through this alive, all right?
Everybody better make it through this alive. Okay, Niv is going to Minrathis automatically. Lucanus is going to Treviso automatically. I'm taking Harding with me. Everyone else take care of yourselves. Keep Harding and Nev close. Well, this is terrible. This is... Oh God, so terrible.
Gotta hurry!
Alright, we'll hurry.
Dragon's here.
I was expecting it to be bad, but...
Nev has to be around here somewhere. Let's go.
Hi, it's me.
Your lord demands death.
This cannot be!
Someone follow up.
All right. I'm in. I've gained purchase. If someone could spot me a few gold coins, that would really help. No, we're gonna stop that dragon. Don't you worry. That's not something good for me, but it is pretty. It is pretty to look at. Okay. No barrel can stop me. Hi, I'm here to save Minrathis.
About time. You knew I'd come. It's your city too.
The dragon's tearing up the city, and the Venatori are taking advantage of the chaos to seize control. I've heard they've made it all the way to the Archon's palace.
Forget the Venatori for now. We need to stop the dragon. We can't fight it while it's flying. We need to ground it. If
Just give the dragon a giant Capri Sun full of blood and she'll be happy. Or just get a horny bard and let it loose on the dragon. These are all great plans. We could have saved both cities if we had enough horny bards.
We can keep it here. We can stop it from destroying the city.
All right. Let's see if I can get its attention.
Yoo-hoo! I'm over here. It's not working. We need a plan B. Right on your shield. Let that be a lesson to you. Gotta stop getting stabbed. It's time. It's time to stop getting stabbed. Not far enough away to get shield guy. Fine. Fine. Disappointing. Sure.
Falter before us!
Finish it.
That's one for us.
Ouch. Couldn't have been worse. Couldn't have been hurt more by those two maneuvers. Whew. Nice moves.
Chaos, decay.
Oh, Gillenay. Didn't expect to see you here.
Mortal servants of the Dreadwolf.
You're looking
Gillenay.
svelte.
We need only one thing from you. Surrender it, and you may go. Give up the Dreadwolf's dagger.
I didn't know Chapel Roan was in this.
Get it. By
She looks great.
force, then. Whatever remains of you will become my new creations.
I don't know how to say this. Your dragon has a lot of pustules. First dragon of the game?
We weren't expecting flight.
Feels like it's been an age.
What we came to do.
You hurt me so bad for that joke. I'm sorry. Sorry I made puns about you in the game. Alright, we're just gonna stay really far away from you then. That's my new plan. And do tiny amounts of damage. For a longer period of time. Anybody have anything ready for him? That'd be great. Apparently, I cannot combo with Harding and Nev. Just a slight oversight on my part. Yeah, lightning quiver. All your different pustules homed in on. Now you know what it feels like. Seer Tooth Virantus, I'm just now seeing. Cool name for a dragon. Guy, you appeared behind me. I was trying to race for that. Ow. Race for this health vase. 1 second.
Good to go again.
I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm just gonna stand back here. They'll kill it eventually. Yeah, you guys got this.
They're aiming for us.
You shoot your sparkly little feet. Oh no. Oh. Just gonna keep doing B twists. Enough B twists will get you out of any situation. Eventually. Should have waited just a second on that. I'm so confident in my timing.
You okay, boss?
taken so little of his health away from him. In a way that surprises me slightly. Also in a way that makes me think this is like scripted. Wasn't sure who's gonna really get an execution off. Apparently no executions for the big boys.
They're hitting us from afar.
Is she saying they're hitting us from afar, or they're hitting us from afar? I can't tell. Seemed like the glowing bits of these ones. I don't know why I didn't think that was the case. I was aiming for the pustules rather than the glowing bits.
Got us at range.
Alright, everybody go again.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, now we're talking. Weak spot on the chest. Okay, we gotta do a lot more of that. Right out of my acid rain. Fine. Had enough? Oh no, I shouldn't have said that.
Your strength is needed elsewhere. Hear my voice and return.
Thanks, Gillinane? Wasn't going
gone.
terribly, but it wasn't
it's
going
wounded.
great. We know we can beat it now. Now that we know about its secret chest spot.
We were so close. I know we can beat that thing. Oh, if only we were faster. Or figured out its weaknesses a little quicker.
Is that a
Or
a
able
pointed
to keep
jab?
it grounded.
Does this
Take
always
the win.
happen, or did I suck
Dragon's still out there, but
that
it could have
badly?
been worse. It would have been worse if you weren't here.
Could go either
The
way.
dragon in Treviso. We could still help.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hold on, Lucanis. We're on our way.
Everything's gonna be just fine when we get there. We're gonna arrive right in time. Lucanis is gonna be very understanding. Faced a howling storm to discover a long-held secret. The canals of Treviso have become blighted. We've lost. Shit.
We chased away the dragon in Minrathous. Did you kill the one?
We did not.
That monster flew around the city for hours before it left, utterly out of reach.
It rained ice on the city and spread blight in the canals. Treviso survives for now, as do the crows. But
ooh. I'm sorry, Lucanis. That's no real comfort or excuse. Not worth mentioning, really. I don't think he also cares how sad I am about it. Let's just be slightly utilitarian here and be like, what can I immediately help you fix?
How bad is it?
bad. To what extent, I cannot say. We're still tallying what we've lost. And who.
Rook, you know Grey Wardens. Can they do anything about the blighted canals?
Maybe not right away. They'll have their hands full with the gods.
Just send them word, please.
Sure.
We will not be idle. There are people to save and Antam to be made examples of. The city must know who did this. Give us time, Rook. If you truly wish to help, the crows will have work.
The others, Nev, are they all right?
They are.
Very sweet of you to ask. Yes.
I'm glad you're all right too, Lucanis.
Rook, no more. Not after this. I don't have the heart for anything but helping my city. And bringing down those who struck against her.
Oh, I understand. I'm gonna go find some street urchins to, I guess, sponsor. The dragon attacking Minrathous has fled. on Gilinane's command. Thanks to the team's efforts, disaster was averted. Treviso, on the other hand, suffered from the lack of assistance. I did get a significant Shadow Dragon boost there, though it's little comfort.
Blighted dragons, Darkspawn obeying the Venatori? Maybe Solus will know something.
Level 20. I think that means we can officially subclass now. Alright. So we get to go back and meditate to talk to Solus in the Fade, and we also now have a different, better, maybe? Better question mark, Treviso, to explore. I gotta re-find all the fast travel spots now that it's so very blighted. And take a couple missions with the Shadow Dragons to try to make up for how badly I completely screwed them. Sorry. Or not the Shadow Dragons, the Antivan Crows. My apologies. I got confused. So, we'll start by grabbing whatever this side quest is next time, and then we will return to the lighthouse to speak with Solus. That was very thrilling. I didn't expect Davrin's cute little griffin quest to end that way, to launch you right into like a world-scarring decision that only you can make with limited time and information. Thanks, Davrin. It's not their fault. This game is amazing. We do have another companion now. I can't wait to see how Assan fits in at the lighthouse. I'm going to give him so many bird treats. I cannot wait. I'm a street urchin. Please adopt me. I will absolutely sponsor you with my hefty bag of gold coins. Sweets? At the sweet shop? No problem for my hefty bag, I'll say. We'll work on the phrasing. We'll work on the phrasing before we take this whole speech out in public. Don't worry. I will see you guys again soonish. Please take care of yourself tonight, if at all possible. I know it is a bit of a tumultuous time in certain states that may or may not be united. And I think we're all going to be okay, one way or another. I'm desperately hoping we're all going to be okay. But for tonight, try not to lose all of your marbles. Be safe. Remember that I love you very much. And I will see you for another Dragon Age very soon. Bye for a bit.